What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark, and today I am reacting to the second episode of the Rings of Power called Adrift. Now, the title probably has to do with Galadriel being in the middle of the ocean. I am curious to see how she's gonna get out of there, because she is far away from shore, and there's no one around her, as far as I know. Maybe there's like some sea creatures that she can summon. I have no idea. Other than that, it was a pretty solid start. I do, like I said in the last episode, I do hear a lot of like mixed reviews about this show, and I can kind of like see where this show might have a few flaws, but I am enjoying it, so I'm curious to see what the next episode's gonna be. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the episode. Before I do want to ask you if you like my reaction, please leave a like, it really helps me out. And if you want to see more reactions coming to the channel, definitely subscribe because you won't miss a video. Other than that, I have nothing else to say, so let's watch it. Right, and at the end of the episode we got this guy. Oh, intro time? I have a little bit of a cold, so my voice is a little, a little bit gone, and I also just like woke up like 2 hours ago. Main title theme by Howard Shore. That's awesome. I knew the rest of the soundtrack was by Bear McCreary, which is amazing. Bear McCreary has done a lot of good things. He's the composer of my favorite show, Black Sails. You might know him from The Walking Dead. And also God of War, the 2018 game. See, this is what happens when you make decisions without thinking. Just gonna swim? I mean, if she makes it all the way to shore, I am, very, very impressed, but that would be kind of crazy. But she's elfish. Maybe she's special in that way. Whoa. What is happening? Is he using magic or something?
Maybe he's Bigfoot. Human. No way he'd be squished. What, elf, maybe? Wrong ears. And he's not handsome. Not to mention, elves don't fall from the sky. Nobody does.
So, they're saying he's not elfish, which makes sense. But he's not a man, because that would have killed him. And it seemed like he was using magic. Like, is he a wizard?
Perhaps they all fled.
Perhaps.
Even the animals are all dead. Like, I think I saw a horse, and there's a sheep as well. Like, if this was orcs, you'd think they would eat the horses and the sheep. Even the men, I guess. Wow. That's gorgeous. A Region, realm of the Elven Smiths. So this is where Elrond is going? With that Celebrimbor guy?
Mind brought war to these shores. I want to fill them with beauty, to grow beyond petty works of jewel craft and devise something of real power.
It's pretty crazy. As an elf, you have such a long life to like become someone of importance, you know? Like, even if you don't do it in your first 100 years, maybe your next 100 years, you know? There must be a lot of, like, elven legends out there.
Inform Lord Durin that his friend, Elrond,
His judgment has already been rendered, Elf.
Ram's horns?
So, he was friends with Durin already, it seems. But what is What is causing this mistrust all of a sudden? I wonder. It is unfortunate for Celebrimbor that he can't see upon these halls that he wanted to, but that is a long beard. Someone's gonna trip over that. I'm so I'm so happy to be back in Middle Earth, you know.
Should the elf forfeit, he will be banished from all dwarven lands.
Does he have to fight?
We shall grant a single boon, but should he lose...
Banished. Yes. Understood.
He seems confident. I mean, we know Elrond can fight. Oh, it's not a fight? Does he have to break a rock? Faster than Durin?
Here we go, elf.
Okay. A little different from what I expected, but seems like he is doing well. He's really trying to mimic her for some reason. I don't want to over-theorize, but is this gonna be like one of the 5 wizards? It could be Gandalf. But we haven't met the blue wizards, for example. I don't think it's Saruman. He's a little too, gray. And I don't know if Radagast the Brown, I'm not sure either, but he could potentially be Gandalf or one of the blue wizards. Because I think he might be a wizard, looking at how powerful he is. There's no land in sight anywhere. Whoa. That's not a creature, that's some sort of ship. Maybe like pirates? No. It's a raft. Ah, I see. Well, that's very kind of him. Trying to avoid it. Oh, never mind. That's a cool shot. It's a really cool shot. Going back and forth from underwater and above water. I knew this guy was going to be more important than the rest of them. He just has a look about him, Just see how long you can like keep going.
No reminiscing about the past, and absolutely no staying for dinner.
Understood.
Oh, his beard. No, this cannot be Elrond, can it?
I fear so.
You're staying for dinner.
He's leaving.
He's staying.
He's leaving.
He's staying. Make yourself comfortable, please.
But not too comfortable.
This was all just a ploy.
Sorry, sit down.
Please, I hardly wish to intrude.
I said sit.
Are you certain?
No, and I'm still angry. Tell me about your king's proposal so I can decide whether to present it to my father or toss it in the nearest slag pit.
I really enjoy seeing all the different races. Really feels like Middle Earth again, Like the dwarves, they did a really good job on them. With their voices, their, big noses and costumes.
Are you going to tell me where the enemy is or not?
The Southlands.
She was all the way north. She needs to go south.
Osterith is empty, the watchtower abandoned.
I know, and I'm not inviting them elves back on account of some sinkhole. Having them gone is a relief. Well, for most of us, anyhow.
Yeah, I was worried about that. We're gonna believe it.
Bloody mice.
Oh no. Are they already? Do they already have like a hole dug underneath the village? Wolverine? What is that? He needs to team up with Galadriel. That will make a good match. Yep, there's something there. Oh no. Don't. Whoa. Use that blade of Sauron. Oh my god. This is not just an orc, this is something completely different. It's way too strong. Or not? Again, it looks like an orc.
If there are any of you here who want to live, we make for the Elven Tower at first light.
Well, now do you believe me, you bitch? Yeah. That'll do it. I mean, Gandalf was 3,000 years old, right? Something like that. I think that's what he says in The Two Towers. So it's very possible that this is like how he got to Middle Earth. It's pretty neat that they capture fireflies in a lantern to have light.
Nori?
Did it die? Are they all dead? Wow. That's pretty intense. What is that? I was thinking the Arkenstone, but that doesn't make any sense. Because the Arkenstone was inside the mountain when Thror found it, so... Well, they survived the storm. Huh? What the heck? Did they land on shore, or... Did they find a boat? I'm guessing a boat. She doesn't want to deal with it. She's like, nah, I'm probably dreaming. Let's just go back to sleep. Okay. Oh, it was a good episode. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really enjoying the show so far. Like I said in the episode, like I really enjoy seeing all the different races, and the dwarves, the elves, the hobbits, or the halfoots, or whatever they called. The men, obviously. And now we got this wizard guy or magic guy. I don't know what he is exactly yet, but I have a theory, but I don't know if it's gonna pan out. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that factor, and it's shot really well. The dialogue seems to be really good. And I know a lot of criticism comes from the fact that we have people of color in Middle Earth, which I kind of understand that people are a little like, what about that? Because we haven't seen any of, or not a lot of that in the Peter Jackson movies. It was there, but just not very prominent. And I usually don't really like when they change something, but in this regard, I don't think it's a big problem. Like if they were to change Galadriel into a black elf, I would take issue with that. You know, like no, you're changing a character that has already been established, but we haven't seen these characters before, and therefore I'm like, well, okay, well, that she's just a person of color, or he's just a person of color. It doesn't matter, you know, in that regard. Um, and so far, it hasn't been about the fact that they are people of color. You know, it's not that they're trying to make it political or anything. It's just they're just characters, and it seems that these characters actually have a pretty well established character to them. You know, it's not just they all feel like different people, and they bring something to the story. I feel like so. Yeah, I can't really agree with that criticism. Um, so far, yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying the show, and I know we've only seen 2 episodes, but this could be a really good show. And yeah, I really liked that Elrond and Durin were friends for quite a long time already, it seems, and he really knew how to play his old friend like a fiddle. We get to know this new man who is gonna maybe help Galadriel. I don't know if I can trust him yet, though. Um, Obviously, we've seen this man who's with the Half-Foods, and he's performing some sort of magic, but it also looks like it takes away life. Maybe, like whenever he uses it. I have a feeling that he doesn't really know how to harness the power that he has, and therefore has no like real control over it. He knows how to use it, but not how to control it, if that makes sense. So maybe that's why the Fireflies died. Maybe if he knew how to channel it properly, maybe it wouldn't have happened. I don't know. What else happened? We obviously the orc or whatever it was. I don't know if it was an orc. Like it was really strong, like really strong. So it could have been something else, but yeah, the I don't know her name. I'm sure they've mentioned it, but I am catching some names. Like I know Nori and Poppy and Celebrimbor, and obviously Durin and Elrond and Galadriel. Obviously, like I've caught some names, and whenever I do hear a name again, I'm like, oh, I need to remember that. So I'm slowly catching on, but I don't know her name. But the woman who was warning everyone in the town with her son, yeah, she's awesome. She's a badass. And I'm really curious what they're gonna do. Like they're going to the Elven Tower. They said, is that the place where they were initially stationed, but now they're relieved from their post? Maybe that's where they're going to like have some sort of defense. Maybe. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just curious to see where this is going. So, yeah, I hope you liked my reaction. If you did, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps me out. And if you want to see me react to the rest of the show, definitely subscribe. Every Friday, I drop a new episode. And obviously, this month is October, and I am reacting to a lot of horror movies this month. So if you want to see me get scared a whole lot, definitely subscribe for that as well. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. So without further ado, take care of yourself. Have a good day. Bye bye.